Hi everyone, Fiona Connolly here from Your Developer. Today I'm going to do a 101 on due diligence. Due diligence is vitally important for anyone in property development. It is vital to understand what you're purchasing and what you're wanting to do with the site. There could be things that are hidden that cost you a lot of money and could cost you a lot of time. So due diligence right at the start is very important. So today I'm going to cover two quick things on zoning and underground services. I've had some sites come to me recently and these two things came up very clearly in my due diligence. It may not have come up straight away, but it took me a little bit of research and I found out that these two sites had a couple of issues that may have cost us a lot of time and money. So the first site that I'm going to show you today is site number 1. So site number 1, when I done the underground services, so I done a dial before you dig search, I found that the sewer, the water, the telecommunications, everything was out on the street and away from the site. However, when I did do the dial before you dig, I also got a stack of emails from this thing here. So this thing here is called the Reef Network. The Reef Network runs from Cairns to Brisbane and is a telecommunications network cable for all the data providers across Queensland. Very, very, very important piece of infrastructure for Queensland. So with the reef cable, it was right beside the side of the site, and I know that anything to do with reef cable, there's a lot of players involved. So there's a lot of time spent going to each of the players to understand whether or not you can develop out close to this cable, or if there's certain areas that you need to keep space away from them. Some of them do need engineering as well, and need engineering approval, and you need specialised equipment to be able to dig anywhere near these cables. So that was one thing that popped up and I found was vitally important to understand what time and potentially what cost that would be if we were to develop on this site. Site number 2, the site was a cracker of a site. Great location, everything around it was zoned perfectly for townhouse development. I went and had a look at the draft neighbourhood plan. Now I said draft neighbourhood plan. The draft neighbourhood plan had the sites changed here. These ones remained the same, but these ones changed on their zoning. So with the change of this zoning, potentially you can't develop on this site anymore. So it was a draft neighbourhood plan. So I contacted the council and I said, look, how long is this draft neighbourhood plan going to be in place for? Will there be any changes to these sites potentially with all the feedback from community engagement? I was advised that no, it's now set in stone. The real neighbourhood plan will be coming out soon. So this site here was the one that we were sent. So if we had have purchased this site now, potentially in 3 months' time when the neighbourhood plan become in action, we could no longer develop on this site. So our development application wouldn't get through council and we couldn't develop. So we'd be left with a site that we wouldn't be able to do anything with. So there's two quick examples of why due diligence is very important. It's important to talk to your town planner and any of your consultants, understand the zoning and understand any underground services that you have before you enter into any negotiation on a site. It can save you a whole lot of time and money. I hope that was helpful and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks, bye.